They all look viciously depressing. This was terrible. Are you guys familiar with what the current euro banknote looks like? I'm pretty sure most of you guys are, at least, right? Because there is a new design contest, basically. It's not a contest, but there's a set of new designs that have been proposed for the new euro banknote. And it seems pretty insane, and that's what we're gonna be getting into today. This American reviewing the new banknote designs. You guys let me know in the comments down below how you've been liking and what you've seen. We're gonna go and review these together and see which ones we like and which ones are not good. I might have a few hot takes, but I also pulled this particular post from Reddit, so we are absolutely going to dive into the comments. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. I actually have something with me. So when I went to Germany, I decided to save some coin, right? This right here is the banknote for the 10 euro banknote, right? That's the front of it, I think, or maybe that's the back of it. I don't know. And this is the, oh, this has got to be the front. This is the front. Right? Look at that. And this is the back. And if I got that messed up, you let me know in the comments down below, because at the end of the day, I'm just a dumb American, okay? Also, in my little Game of Thrones satchel here, I have some euro coins. Look at that. 2 euro right there. 2 euro. It looked nice, doesn't it? And then look at this. 1 euro. Anyways, I keep this with me when I travel and stuff. If I ever get change, I'm like, yes, yes. I can hear the Game of Thrones music playing every time I pull this out. For a nice reference point, this right here is what the euro banknotes currently look like. Their original designs. We're only really seeing the upside of what they look like and a partial of these numbers and stuff. They look kind of cool. Let's go ahead and actually look at what the original euro banknotes look like. And these might not be original, but at least what they currently look like. Here, as you can see, side by side is currently what the euro banknotes look like. You got the 5 euro banknote, the 10 euro banknote, the 20, 50, 100, 200, and 500. I actually did not know that there was a 200 euro banknote that existed. I was aware of the 500 euro banknote, but I heard that if you possess one of those 500 euro banknotes, they're going to think you sell drugs. Okay, so I don't think very many people have those. Now, I'm not sure if that's a common sentiment throughout all of Europe. That's just what I was told when I was in Germany. But, you know, Germany is not all of Europe. So if you guys agree with that sentiment, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys disagree with that sentiment, let me know in the comments down below. Now, this is design A, right? We're going to rate these on a few things: the color scheme, the design, and the practicality, right? Now, they all should be pretty practical. They're banknotes. There's nothing special. But I think the design says something. So if we look at these banknotes over here, I don't know who any of these individuals are. So that is already me showing my American side right now. And then we have what the 5 euro bill looks like. This looks like some, I don't know, borderline. It looks, yeah, something at an art museum. It looks nice, looks sophisticated, but I'm not sure if I'm feeling it like that. This looks like a cut scene from a movie up here. Then you have the 10 euro banknote. It's vibrant. I just feel like this looks cheap. All of this looks very cheap. This looks like something the people who design the Microsoft Office space, like current logos, would design, you know? And that should be a compliment, but it's not. This looks way too simple. It's like crazy simplified. I liked how elaborate the euro banknotes are currently. They look very elaborate. They look very like, I don't know. They speak to me. They speak to me. When I look at them, I'm like, damn, now that's currency. This right here, I don't know. Now the 20 euro banknote, why does it look like I'm peeking into somebody's house in each of these banknotes? Like the $5 euro, oh my gosh, the 5 euro banknote right here. Look at this. It's like a congregation inside of somebody's humble abode. Cool, whatever. This also could be them standing in a park. This next one is them standing at an orchestra. Somebody's playing an instrument, and then there's some observers here. So I'm noticing these are places where people are observing. It's all about the people on the back side of the bills. And on the front side, it's all about the leader or whatever president, dictator, or you know, fearless leader of some sort was. Anyways, there's a classroom for the 20 euro bill. So I guess not someone's house, but definitely a humble establishment of some sort. And then a lady's face in the front. I don't know who that is. So you guys can go ahead and feel free to collectively jump me in the comments down below. Then we have this guy. He looks very familiar. I don't know who this is, but he's in the 50 euro banknote. And then you have these, a library, a lot of library. I don't know who this guy is. I was about to say like Van Gogh or something. Is that Van Gogh? I don't know what he looked like. But anyways, next one, this looks like a modern looking home, a modern internet house or something. I don't know. Again, very interesting. Very interesting. I don't even know why they did this. Now, I will say I was about to talk a lot of mess about the 200 euro banknote, but I high key think that out of all of these designs, the best one for sure, in my opinion, is the 200 euro banknote. That is sleek. I love the color. It looks so outlandish, it actually works. I think the two best bills in this collection, for as much mess as I was talking about the 5, I think the 5 euro banknote makes sense, and the 200 euro banknote in design A makes sense. I think that this looks pretty good, but the other ones, trash. So what would I give design A for all of them in totality? Out of a 10, I'd give it a 4. But you guys let me know what your opinions are about this design right here. Are these design schemes something you guys vibe with or no? Let me know why. Why or why not? Design B. Oh my gosh. You know what immediately like hit me in the face when I hit the button, the next button? How the contrast and the saturation of the colors just pop, pop. I love it. I love it. The designs look way better for this. Listen, I can get behind something like this. There's different types of birds for these banknotes. Now this looks modern. It looks both modern and I don't know. It looks like, I don't know what the word would be for this. Elegant? It does look elegant, right? Elegant and, you know, just very sleek, very sleek. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The 5 euro banknote, you know, has to be the grimmest looking banknote I've seen. I mean, I'm starting to notice a pattern here. The 5 euro banknote is like, damn, you know what I mean? But it still looks cool. The design looks awesome. It's just gray. I want to see if the other ones get away from that color. 10, the 10 euro banknote. Very, very beautiful. I love it. It looks like I'm looking at a very well put together painting, you know, for each of these bills. They feel like art pieces I would be proud to admire in my pocket, right? Like, this is so cool. So the 20 euro banknote is something that took my breath away immediately after I hit the next button. When I hit that arrow and I clicked the arrow, this is what immediately struck my eye, the blue and the orange. Those two popped out like no other, the center of attention for me. So I'm gonna have to say off the rip, I think that the 20 euro banknote in design B and the 50 euro banknote are like S tier. They're S tier. They're so amazing. They look amazing. They look really good. Then you have the 100 euro banknote, and it looks nice. I like it. I don't quite like it as much as the other one so far. And green's really not my favorite color, but I do like this bird, and I do like the design of the front, the side that has the bird. The building, it kind of looks like I'm going to a tax office. I'm not going to lie. So if that's what that was intended to be, they did their job. But if that's not what they intended it to be, rip, because now I feel like I have to go pay bills. Ironically, right? On a banknote. Now the 200 euro bill, right? I don't know. I like it, but easily the 20 and the 50 euro banknote for design B, S tier. I think I want this set of designed bills to be like the new thing, but I haven't seen all the designs, so I can't definitively say that yet. Out of what I've seen here so far, though, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you would rate this stacky stack here, right, in design B, and which one you think is the best looking. Let me know in the comments. Okay, design C. Oh my God. Okay. I like how they displayed the faces on these banknotes. I'm not liking the general design of the banknotes. I'm gonna have to give this one a 3. This looks cheap, man. The numbers look so cheap. Like, I'd say 1/3 of each of these banknotes looks cheaply made. And it's the plain white side. You know what I mean? Like the side with the number on it. It just looks like the testing page of printer paper. When you go and hit print, but to like a test page, it puts some weird fucked up design on the side of the page. That's what this looks like. It looks cheap. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. Matter of fact, I'm knocking it down 3 out of 10. I can even find one that I actually like for real. Like the blue euro looks like, I don't know, a chemistry lab sort of thing. Maybe that's intentional. The 50 euro just, I don't know. I don't know. They're not vibing with them. Not for me, not for me. Next design. Oh, okay. So I immediately saw this and I was like, yes, yes. Look how vibrant these are. These look like a enhanced version of what we already have. Look at this. Look at this. Look at my little crumple stiltskin banknote. You guys know what the banknotes look like currently. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is the work of art. You guys at least have to do better than this. You can't rescind the quality of a banknote once it's already been at its peak, right? So we can do better. We can do better, right? Look at this. Look at this. This right here, design D, all of them look good. All of them. It has the fucking like watercolor, not watercolor. It looks like a pastel style like imagery on each of the bills. I'm just saying shit. I don't even know what that means. It looks, what's the word for it? It's like a matted color. It's like a matte design for all of these bills. And the color scheme is like wicked. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is something worth putting in your pocket. Okay. This right here, so far, this whole design, now out of all these bills, because I've been like picking 2 bills I like the most habitually, right? So for this one, I'd say 20. The 20 euro banknote looks phenomenal. And 50 looks really good too. I'm not going to lie. 20 and 50 look fire. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's something about blue and orange. I'm today. Like, I don't know. Normally I love red, and the 10 euro banknote looks phenomenal too. They all look so good, but I would say the 20 and the 50 are my favorite. And this, to me, I'd give this entire set a 9 out of 10. I know that's where my mind's at. You guys probably hate this design. I love it. I love it. If this is on the table, yo, vote for design D. This right here is what y'all need. Trust. Like, I don't know much about anything, but I at least like, this looks beautiful. Immediately, my eyes were glued to the screen when I saw that. All right. Next design. Design E. Design E is a stark reminder that what you're holding is not an art piece, but a banknote. It doesn't look bad. Does not look, great. I do like how they illustrated the faces. The faces look cool, but I'm not quite vibing with the general layout of each of these bills. It doesn't look that good, but it's not horrible. This, for me, in totality, would be a 5. My favorite bills from this are definitely the 5 euro bill seems to be my favorite in this set right here, and the 200 euro bill. Oh my gosh. Both of them look very good. If I had to pick the 2 best looking banknotes, for sure, those 2. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with that take or not? Oh, damn. Okay, so design F feels very Asia inspired. It's like, this definitely seems like something I would see in Asia. I live in Asia, you know what I'm saying? I do live currently like in Asia, so I could say that, you know what I'm saying? Like this, it's interesting. It feels like a comic book. The design seems very like noir, like comic noir. And it leaves me perplexed. I feel like the person that made this design was definitely smoking something, okay? Because it looked like that. This is a very fun design, though. I'm not going to lie. Very fun design. Something that, like, pops for sure. But there's so much white space in each of these bills. It also feels moderately cheap. I do like the designs around it, though. Totally awesome. But I just feel like there's too much blank space in these bills. So for me personally, this entire set, design F, I'm going to have to give like a 6. Now, my favorite banknotes from this, the 100 banknote, Oh my God. The 100 euro banknote looks phenomenal. And the 10 euro banknote looks phenomenal. Favorite banknotes out of this design set over here. Please let me know what your favorite design is, like your favorite banknote in this design set. And then so far, from what we've seen, what your favorite designs have been. I would love to hear from you guys. Design G. How many fucking designs do they have? Oh, hold on. This is the most colorful banknote set I've seen so far. And I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. Because Design G, I don't know. It feels it's interesting. It's interesting. The faces look incredibly creepy. Incredibly creepy. It's like each of the people in these banknotes took selfies, you know, or they were like taken off guard when each of these photos were taken or painted, and they just look terrified. You know what I mean? Which makes me terrified. But at the same time, I don't know. This could work. It just seems too colorful. You know what I mean? This is a little too much. I'd have to give this. I do like how poppy it is, though. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for sure. Favorite banknotes? I love me some red. So the 10 euro banknote for Design G is gas. And then I think I would also have to say the 50 euro banknote. Those two are definitely my favorite in this set. Again, I'm going to keep asking, what are your favorite banknote designs in this set? But also, what is your favorite set so far? Design H. I don't know if they got A through Z in this motherfucker, but if they do, we're going to be here for a long time. Design H, I think is pretty sleek. I think this is probably the best compromise I've seen for the Euro banknote so far. It's beautiful, again, centered around birds. But what I'm loving about this is not just the front, but the back. The back look fire. It look fire. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. It looks so beautiful. The back of the bill looks, I'm really liking this. Might have to get this at 8.5 for the whole set. So favorite bills, hands down, 10, because that bird with the blue top on it, I don't know what type of bird that is, but it looked nice. And then the 20 euro banknote. Oh my, the 10 and the 20, peak. Okay, peak. Super good. Love it. Getting close to the end, y'all. Design I. Looks depressing. The whole thing looks depressing. I don't really mess with this at all. I mean, I like the design, generally speaking, but why the fuck am I holding my bill vertically? Like this is probably the least practical design I've seen. It looks dumb. I'm not gonna lie. It looked dumb. I mean, I like the drawings on it, but why couldn't you just make it horizontal, big dog? What you doing? This looks strange as fuck. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have an aneurysm if I look at this too long. So I'm gonna give this a safe 4 out of 10 for the whole set. The fuck was this person thinking? Sorry to, give some harsh criticism, but the orientation of the designs, brother, what are you doing? So the color scheme is interesting. It looks very depressing. Like, if I was on the verge of crying and I pull out my wallet to go pay for something and I happen to take a glance at these bills, I would cry you a river. The world would never die of thirst because I would fill up every orifice of this planet with my tears, my salty tears. Anyways, not a fan, but if I had to pick 2 bills out of this, gun to my head, I would have to pick the 20 and the 5. They look the most neutral, but they all look viciously depressing. Design I honestly, if I rated the design already, I don't think I have, but if I have rated the design, I'm taking the rating back. I'm giving this a 1.5 out of 10. This was terrible. And if this becomes you guys' money, I'm gonna have to make a book, a scrapbook of all of your current euro and just save what y'all got, because what y'all got going on now is nice. This right here, bro. Our final design, last but not least, Design J, the first letter of my first name, and it does not disappoint. But kind of a little bit, because I have the same criticism as I had with the last one, except the redemption for this is the vibrance. I love the vibrance, but bro, what the fuck is up with the orientation of this fucking bill? Why can't we keep it horizontal? Okay? Why? Why can't we not keep it horizontal? This is insane. So, the designs are phenomenal. They look amazing. The color scheme is fire. The contrast, the saturation, the vibrance, beautiful. I'm really liking it. My favorite bills out of these ones, the 10 euro bill and the 20. They look, oh God, all of them look very good though. They look very good. I just really don't like the orientation of these bills, so I'm gonna have to deduct a point for that. But hey, this would have been my second favorite. I'm gonna have to give this like a 7.5 for the whole set. But like I said, the 10 euro banknote and the 20 euro banknote, hands down my favorite. They're like A tier for me. But earlier, I have to go back and stand on what I was saying earlier. Yeah, Design D's for me. You know what I'm saying? Design D. Immediately, I'm sticking with Design D. Now let's see what the comments have to say. E or D? My man. Now we have to go back and look at what B and D were. D is fire. The second I saw D, I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I for the win. I. The last design? You mean the depressing design? Ew. I hated that, man. I was my least favorite. Pata. I hated it. But if you guys liked if you guys are standing I guess, dang, that's one of our many disagreements because I hated that design. But hey, you know, to each their own. We're all entitled to our own opinion. But you know, if you like Design I, your opinion's wrong. D and I? You like D and I? Those are two opposite ends of the spectrum. That's like having the angel and the devil on either shoulder. That's insane. H for horizontal and J for vertical are somewhat my favorites, but the only obverse. The reverse with those wacky, trippy buildings is plain ugly, all of them. There should have been flowers or animals or landscapes that have a meaning. Habitat, favorite food chain, or the birds on the obverse, or just show rural landscapes that combine anthropic life with natural habitats. Well, I guess I could live with just one side of Euros that I like. For the current ones, I don't like either side. Very elaborate answer. I would definitely have to say that from what I saw, I did appreciate some of the artwork on the front and the back. I did like that they added very detailed birds. That might again, D is, bro, that is my favorite. The very poppy colors, the very intricate designs, they looked very elaborate and well thought out, but at the same time, they didn't feel like it was doing too much. It felt like it was a more enhanced version of what we currently already have to know as the Euro banknote. Okay, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. And I honestly will do backflips for joy if you guys get Design D. E and H would be perfect. Honestly, I mean, to each their own. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with that? E and H? I think H is the best successor to current Euro banknotes. There's also a sense of AI generated with most of these designs. That's what I was gonna mention earlier. I couldn't put my finger on it, but something felt off. I felt like I was in a fever dream for some of these designs. It just felt very artificial, you know, it didn't seem like hyper thought out for some of the designs, but then some of them were incredible. Putting people on banknotes meant to bring together 21 countries seems like an odd choice. I mean, is Beethoven distinctly European or was he German to the extent that he identified as such? The designs with the birds make more sense to me and are somewhat reminiscent of the final Dutch Gilder series, but I don't understand why the obverse features and all these random buildings of the EU institutions. Are these buildings really identifiable to a wider audience? I mean, no, because I did not know what the fuck any of those buildings were. They look like random ad buildings in the banknotes. So at least I don't know. So you can tally off one dumb American not be able to point out what the fuck those buildings were, but maybe all the other ones were able to properly identify them. I can't because I don't know what the hell them buildings were. You should put the Color Dome in one of them things, man. Seeing option E made me realize how dull are the current EU banknotes. They make me wonder why the hell they had the current design. I think the current designs are interesting. They're better than the US dollars. I feel like they need an upgrade too. I think the US dollar bills need an upgrade too. We need a new design, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something more vibrant. Why do all of them have to be green, right? And the only thing that changes is literally like the the president on the bill and the building on the back, I guess, or whatever. Some minor details, but nothing like dramatic. I think that on the Euro banknotes, they look far better. They're just way better to look at. You know what I mean? And maybe it's not a big deal, maybe it is, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. How would you rate the banknotes from what you saw? Obviously, my favorite design is design D.